Here's the real truth. It might take 4 to 6 months to grow ginger, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. I'm about to show you how to grow ginger in containers from store-bought ginger. And I've got a bunch of pro tips that you won't want to miss, so let's get started. Imagine never having to buy ginger again. Let me show you how to grow it at home. Most people grow ginger wrong and get disappointing results. The secret? It all starts with the ginger you first select. So let's look at some basic but important information. First, ginger grows underground, and the fleshy knobby part we eat is the ginger root. The sprout, or eye, on the ginger root is where new growth starts. Not all ginger roots are created equal for sprouting. Here's how to pick the best ginger from the store to grow with. Avoid buying a piece of ginger that is shriveled, dehydrated, or soft. Choose a large, healthy, firm root with bright, healthy-looking eyes because that's where growth sprouts. So remember, bigger pieces means more shoots and faster growth. So go big or go home. Okay, now you have your ginger, and the first thing to do is soak it for 24 hours. Add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar to 1 liter of room temperature water and soak overnight. Why do we do this? Well, if your ginger has been sprayed with a growth inhibitor, this will help remove it and make it easier for the ginger to sprout. It wakes the ginger up and gets it ready to start regrowing. Now, it's time to plant. Use a wide pot, not deep. Ginger tends to spread more sideways when it grows. And make sure your pot has good drainage holes. Then fill your pot with loose soil. Take your ginger out of the water and break into smaller chunks and allow it to dry for 2 days. But don't make the pieces too small. Anything under 1 inch could just shrivel up and die. Plant it shallow, just barely cover with soil. Don't suffocate it. And lay your pieces of ginger on their sides. Don't push them in head first. Leave about 15 centimeters between each piece. Now just very gently pat down the cover soil. Don't compact it. Watering is important, especially in the early weeks, but light water only. Don't drown it. Ginger thrives in warm, humid environments. Think tropical holiday vibes. Best location is a sunny spot, but avoid too much direct sunlight, especially the harsh midday sun. If you live in a cold area, start indoors first. Ginger hates frost. Add some mulch. Ginger loves it. It helps to stop weeds from growing, locks in moisture in the soil, and in winter, it helps insulate the soil. You can make your own mulch for free. Here's how to do it. Grab a box or bag and take a walk around your yard or local area. Whoa! You want to collect small dead sticks, twigs, and leaves that are dry and lying on the ground. When you get home, you need to break them up as small as you can. You might want to use an old pair of scissors or pruning shears, or you could also use a rolling pin. Now you should also add some fertilizer. About once a month will be fine. Making your own fertilizer at home is cheap and easy. Here are 2 recipes. For the first recipe, you'll need some eggshells and white vinegar. Rinse and thoroughly dry your eggshells to remove any residue. Then you need to grind the eggshells as small as possible. Mine 2 tablespoons of the eggshell powder and white vinegar. Let it fizz for an hour to create a calcium-rich solution. Now dilute the mixture, adding it to 1 gallon of water, then use on your garden every few weeks. For the second recipe, you only need a couple of tea bags or some loose tea leaves. This recipe contains essential nutrients like potassium, calcium, and magnesium, which are very beneficial for ginger. Just soak tea bags or tea leaves in hot water for a few hours. Once cool, apply to the soil or spray on your plants. Now let's get back to growing your ginger. It's important to keep weeds out. They're just competing for water that your ginger needs. Don't be alarmed if weeks pass and you don't see any sprouts yet. Be patient, they will come, because in about 2 months, you will see growth. Now here are a few important things to look out for. If you see brown tips, this means the soil is too dry, so water more often. If you see yellow leaves, your ginger plant is hungry, so feed it a little fertilizer. Soggy soil? Oops, you overdid it. Ease up and wait a few days before watering next. You'll be able to harvest in about 5 months, or a bit earlier for baby ginger. Just partially dig up and snap off what you need, leaving the root to keep growing. Ginger will keep in the fridge for 3 to 4 weeks. Place your unpeeled ginger in an airtight bag or container. For long-term storage of up to 6 months, ginger can be frozen. Simple peel and place in a freezer-safe bag. You can also puree your ginger, then freeze in ice cube trays. Or you can turn it into a powder. Tea, cooking, health. Ginger is such an amazing thing to have in your cupboard. How cool is that? One piece of ginger from the store can give you an endless supply. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite dish using ginger? If you enjoyed this video, why not have a look at our page to see what else you can grow?